Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the last episode and episode 4 of our web series of webinars for Metaverse. So we have started like the series of passion for different topics in which we are going to have webinars, discuss them in depth. In the same way, we have started Metaverse and we have completed our 3 episodes, and this is the 4th episode, Unlocking the Metaverse, navigating path to the new worlds of the future. So this is going to be the last episode of the Metaverse series, which we have been covering up till now. And from next onwards, we will be having webinars every 2 weeks. That is for every 15 days, we'll be having a webinar on in-depth topics. So before any further ado, let's get into the webinar. My name is Mohammed Imran. I'm going to be your host today for today's webinar of Unlocking Metaverse, navigating paths to the future world. I'm tech enthusiast. I've been always fascinated about technology and how things are literally changing because of the technological impacts in our day-to-day lives. So I'm a tech enthusiast myself, more of like a tech lover. At present, I'm working as project manager in delivering creative solutions. So with 5+ years of experience in augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality, extended reality, I've been thoroughly putting my efforts into researching in Metaverse. So based on that, we have come a long way. And at this moment, when the word Metaverse came into existence, it's way back then. We have discussed that in our previous webinars. But when it actually came into our lives, and if we compare it from that time to this time, it's not been those many years, but still, there are a lot of platforms which are serving as Metaverse for different means of tasks, different means of situations. So, what are we going to discuss today is like having a brief about where Metaverse has been touching our lives and it has started its journey towards the bigger needs. So, what is Metaverse? I have been answering this question from the beginning of all the webinar episodes, and I'm still going to answer this because I'm in love with Metaverse and the technologies. So, Metaverse is more of like a virtual world where you can interact with other people, interact with objects, and you can do many more things which are not possible in real world. It is a digital and virtual world. So there is a misconception that metaverse means like you have to put on a headset and completely get yourself immersed in metaverse. That's not metaverse. That's virtual reality. Metaverse, in the sense, is like creating a different set of universe on online itself. So metaverse is like not owned by anyone. We believe that when metaverse came into existence, we thought of metaverse belongs to Facebook because Facebook changed its name to Meta, and no, metaverse is decentralized, similar to the cryptocurrency. So it is not owned by any entity, any companies, but it is similar to the internet. Like everyone can use it. So that is how the metaverse is. But yeah, few companies are developing their own metaverses for their own experiences. It could be education purpose, it could be business purpose. That is what we are going to discuss today. So, been understanding what the metaverse is. Let's get into metaverse in education. This has been a fascinating subject for me. I have been researching a lot on this topic. In our previous webinars, so I have showed you videos regarding how there are colleges in metaverse, how students can attend a virtual classroom. Uh, no means if the student is like far away at a different corner of the world, he can still attend the class like a normal class. Again, I'm going to give a short briefing, which I have done previously in the episode 3, but still, what is the difference between attending classes via online means, such as different online platforms, and what is the difference between attending college and the classes via Metaverse? See, Metaverse itself is an immersive experience where you can interact a lot. Why? Um, on other digital platforms, you just receive and send information. So you do not get this immersive experience virtually in a digital world on digital platforms, which you can have in Metaverse. So that is the main and primary difference. And the education system itself can be enhanced 100 times more when compared to the present tech we are using. The immersive way the education can be delivered to the students. So first thing, there will be no boundaries. Like a person from any place can learn at any institute along with all the other students. This will be a revolutionary in education if metaverse is like completely implemented in education systems. That is one thing. Second thing, uh, the way we explain the subject, the way the curriculum carries on to the students from step to the step to the step. How it started from the textbooks to the blackboards to the digital boards, and now to the VR, AR, and the next step, the big step will be the metaverse. The students can experience the entire metaverse in an explanatory way. Uh, Due to some technical issues, I'm not showing you the video at the moment, but I have shown you the video in my previous episode where you can see how students are interacting with solar system. That's just an example. That's just a layer on the cake. It's not completely what metaverse is about. There's a lot for metaverse. So I have shown a video in my previous episode where a student is interacting with planets, understanding the asteroids, the galaxies, the path, how the planets are rotating around, revolving around the sun, while rotating on their own axis in a different way. The way we have understood solar system and the way it is actually and the way we are experiencing in metaverse creates a lot of difference. We have to understand the fact that these students who learn, who grow, who develop are the one who's going to carry the future forward. So if they are getting at this immersive level of education, we can expect our future to be more brighter than. So those are the benefits of metaverse in education, and there are few disadvantages, which is limitation of the technology at the moment. I believe that in few years that will be overcome with the 5G network and other networks which are being developed, and few hardwares which are being developed for metaverse. So apart from that, I do not see any other disadvantages of metaverse in education. So let's continue with our next one, metaverse in medicine. So now this might sound a little funny, but yes, metaverse in medicine is also a very important topic which we need to discuss here. So medicine in the sense not just the medical procedures itself, but including uh, it could be psychedelic assistance from one place to another. It could be surgical assistance. It could be training purpose. Whatever it is, metaverse can create an environment where medical professionals from around the world can be at the same place discussing regarding a medical situation. It could be an emergency where a doctor has to travel and he cannot travel, but yet he can guide the junior doctors at the same time using metaverse as a medium so that they can perform the surgery, and by doing this, lives can be saved. Just imagine a doctor. It's just an example, an hypothesis. Just imagine if a doctor from US is guiding a doctor in Uganda or Ghana to treat people who are having weird symptoms which they are not aware. You can see global epidemics can be controlled to some extent if metaverse technology is used in a right way. So, do we have any disadvantages or like limitations? Again, I would say there are no disadvantages of metaverse in medicine, yet there are limitations because first thing first, it is a digital world. We have to agree that it's a digital world, and doctors cannot be physically present there. They can have a holographic projection of themselves explaining to the doctors, and the network might be acting as a limited issue which will be sorted out soon. I believe that there are like a lot of research have been going on through for understanding how metaverse can be implemented to full extent. So I truly believe within 4 to 5 years metaverse will be having a full-fledged booming speed, and we will be seeing metaverse everywhere, and that is going to be a fantastic one. So metaverse can be used in medical industries, in hospitals for surveys, and it can be used for rehabilitation. It can be used for psychedelic assistance. It can be used for physical training, training new doctors, explaining surgical things. So it's not just cost effective, but it also has a lot of expandable branches that touches medicine field throughout the world, connecting doctors from different places so that they can discuss on same topic. Research, it could be research, it could be surgery, it could be saving life, you name it. So Metaverse is a bridge builder connecting worlds all together. So Metaverse in work and progress. This is also we have what we have been discussing in our previous episode, but I'll give you a short briefing on this. Going to be a crisp one. So Metaverse in works, it's more of like if you remember the video which Mark Zuckerberg has posted first time when he launched Meta, when he changed Facebook to Meta. There was a video showcasing that few people from different places are hanging together with their avatars, discussing things. At the same time, I also showed one more video where people are sitting together, working at the same time, also discussing. So work professions can be impacted in a great way, just the same way the education department can be impacted with Metaverse. So long distance won't mean anything when you are using Metaverse as a platform. Teams can be performing together by using Metaverse. At the same time, sharing of data becomes very easier. And let me give you a small scenario here. Let's take an example. It will be much more easier to understand with an example. I believe that because that's how things become easier. Imagine there is a team working for creating a software, and imagine there's a team who's working to create the outlook of the software, how the software looks like, how the software performs like, and it is a medical based software, and it's more of like an application which can be used in a laptop, which can be used in an Android device, Apple device, you name it. So here what can be done is like the technical team doesn't have in touch with the design team, and the medical team was supposed to provide the knowledge and in-depth content for the application are different places. Now imagine all these three teams working together using Metaverse, discussing and understanding how they can make the application better. And imagine that they are trying to share the data and waiting for other team's response, and again the team sending data to the different team and waiting for their response. Now compare both the situations and understand which will be fastest, which will be most productive, which will be more better. Because when you have these group discussions regarding anything, all the teams working together on the same route will give a productive result. At the same time, it is fastest and cost effective. Your team need not travel from one place to another to work on a project. Using Metaverse, that can be done instantly. So this is what are the benefits of Metaverse in work and in professions. So if you feel like that these topics are explained a little less when in the webinar itself, you can definitely go through our other webinar episodes which we have already uploaded, and the links will be provided in our LinkedIn platform and other social media platforms as well. So Metaverse in entertainment and business. In our previous webinar, I gave a very clear and brief example of how Metaverse is impacting entertainment and business. So I'm going to give the same example once again, but this time we are going to combine both entertainment and business. So listen to me very carefully here, but I'm explaining the entire scenario. Travis Scott was going to perform in a Metaverse platform, and people were going crazy for this because there are lots of fans for Travis Scott at the same time, and this was the first performance in Metaverse. So how is it going to be? So using Sandbox and other Metaverse platforms. That is, Sandbox is part of Metaverse. It's not complete Metaverse yet. It is Metaverse 2. So Sandbox is more of like it's not completely into Metaverse yet, but it is a Metaverse. So Travis Scott was going to perform, and people started getting enthusiastic about how to attend this event. and the event was given a date, and invitations were like marketing was done. The event started. Travis Scott performed. People were enjoying. They enjoyed. The show was over. That's it. End of the experience. Now, how did I attend Travis Scott show? I just logged into my system. I bought the tickets using the cryptocurrency, and I attended the event. It let me in using the cryptocurrency tickets, and then I was able to attend the Travis Scott show. Once the show was done, I was able to log out. Just imagine, would I be able to do this in my real life with the busy schedules which we deal with ourselves in every day? So Metaverse made that possible. Now, that is the entertainment part. And this is just one of the entertainment sectors that can be enhanced using Metaverse. Just one. There are like so many. What about the business? So here, the platform where, again, the platform where Travis Scott performed was designed by a designer in Metaverse using Metaverse platforms. And that was rented to the media where Travis Scott was supposed to perform. And tickets were sold, which are like the NFT tickets, like the non-fungible tokens, and for which you have to pay cryptocurrency as a currency. So the designers, the project management, entire thing has made a business out of a small event which Travis Scott held in Metaverse. Now we might be imagining that Metaverse is not that to the complete extent. Daler Mehndi also performed. There are like a lot of stars who have been using Metaverse as a platform to reach out to their audience. At the same time, this can be telecasted too. There are people who are renting cinema halls in Metaverse so that they can make money, while people with their friends who are far away from each other can attend the Metaverse and go to movie together. So these are all the experiences which I have shared in the previous webinar episodes that will be giving you an in-depth explanation on how Metaverse can impact entertainment and business in coming future. So when I went to Sandbox, not just Sandbox, there are like so many other Metaverse platforms which I keep researching a lot. I was able to see that I had a hoverboard on which I was floating around the Metaverse, exploring new things, meeting new people, looking at the artifacts. They mentioned it as artifacts, which are the NFT tokens, NFT non-fungible tokens, and it could be anything. It could be your avatars upgrading. It could be buying new clothes for your avatar, which will be similar because of it's an NFT one. And you can hover around, meet new people, speak with them. At the same time, if you opt out for a creator, you can create similar platforms which other people can use. And there was one golf game. If you want to play the golf game, you have to play in Ethereum. You have to pay in Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies. And there was this horror house. It's like an entire theme park created by one of the users. To experience that, you also have to rent it using Ethereum as currency. See, there is business built around Metaverse. At the same time, entertainment is being given to people from different places. So that is for Metaverse in entertainment and business. So Metaverse in research. uh, this is going to be a very short one, as all the topics which we have discussed, like how education can be enhanced with the help of technology like Metaverse, how entertainment and business industries, work and professional industries can be enhanced, can leverage the power of Metaverse. So that is what Metaverse is helping in research here. At the same time, research could be anything. It could be data analysis, it could be scientific research, it could be environmental research. Whatever it is, Metaverse can create a bridge to all these researches so that the data transfer and the coordination between teams becomes easier, helping each other in a faster way, in a proficient way. So Metaverse in research will make it much more productive compared to our traditional means of research. Though research cannot be completely attained using Metaverse, but Metaverse can be an aiding hand, helping research a lot. So Metaverse in e-commerce. This is very interesting and fascinating one. Just imagine that you are logging into your laptop, you're logging into your phone, joining a metaverse. You see a mall, you are having your avatar, a 3D avatar, walking around, seeing other people's, the real people who have joined the metaverse, and you are roaming around the mall. And suddenly you see a dress which you like a lot in a shop. You go to the shop, you tap on that dress, you can add it to your cart, you can buy that and get it delivered to your home. So there are unofficial news regarding that Flipkart is also creating. I'm not sure if it is official yet or not, but when I heard it was not yet official, but I believe it is official now. That even Flipkart is going to come up with a metaverse where you can roam around, see the things in 3D, experience it. You can try on. Then, if you are willing to buy it, you can buy it straight from metaverse direct to your home. So Metaverse is creating a huge impact on e-commerce, not just like Flipkart. We at Devrim Creative Solutions, we have also been working on different Metaverse platforms for e-commerce, for research and development, for manufacturing, for industrial purposes. We have been working on Metaverse platforms a lot. So being on the practical field right now, I can vouch onto this that in 4 to 5 years, we will be having an immense level of Metaverse touching every field in our world. It could be education, science, you name it. So this is one of the experience of the metaverse. And right now, at the moment, as we are speaking, we are also working on metaverse platforms for e-commerce regarding some makeup and beauty-oriented metaverse, where the user gets to experience everything, like trying on, and if the user is satisfied, they can buy. It could be clothes, it could be electronics, it could be makeup, you name it. It is similar to having the same shopping experience when you go out. And the best thing is that if me being sitting in Bangalore and my friend sitting in Hyderabad, we together can go to a metaverse mall and have some shopping fun together. You can connect all your social media platforms, sharing your experiences of metaverse in your social media platform, connecting even more. So you can see, the more we keep on discussing metaverse, the more branches and the more variations we can be finding here. Metaverse will be a future technology, that is for sure. We have to understand on that. So for now, I would like to ask one thing. Just give me 1 second. So I would like to ask everyone one thing. What is your opinion on metaverse? You can ask me any questions regarding if you have any. Otherwise, we will be moving on with closing of this webinar, Unlocking the Metaverse, Navigating the Future of Virtual Worlds. So before we end this session, let me just check if you have any queries. Not yet. So at the beginning of webinar, as I said, I've been working as a project manager in Devrim Creative Solutions. So Devrim Creative Solutions is a team of flexible and tech enthusiastic people who work towards excellence. And it's been some time I've been working with Devrim. I've seen the kind of projects, the kind of challenges we work on here with, where we are nearly experiencing the future, working on the virtual reality, augmented reality, mixed reality, extended reality projects, and on top of that, metaverse projects. So we have served many industries by creating their products and providing them with services. Apart from that, we have been closely working along with industries such as medical industry, education industry, and automobile industry. And most of the metaverse experiences comes under the e-commerce, and so there are like a lot of projects still going on, which I'm not allowed to come out with yet, because we have the client preference on that one as well. So this is it for now. Thank you for joining. I wish and I hope that all of your queries regarding metaverse have been cleared. We have debunked a lot of myths. We have clarified a lot of things regarding Metaverse in our previous webinar episodes. You can go through those webinars if you have any queries. So this will be the end of the webinar, Unlocking the Metaverse, but not the end of the Metaverse. This is just the beginning of the Metaverse. And I'm just hoping to see the mesmerizing effects of Metaverse creating in our world. Thank you. Have a great day. Let's meet again in our next webinar series. That is going to be a little surprise. So have a great day. Thank you for joining. Signing off. Mohammed Imran, Data and Creative Solutions.